Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week, we're finally going to do it, Trench Crusade. Yeah, I picked up some of these models, and these are my favorite ones that so far. I mean, they still have a bunch to go, and they have a few factions out, but I really like this mercenary, I forget the name of them. Oh shoot, what was it? Communicate, that's what it is. These communicate guys, they're weird distortions of the church, right? Anyway, wild, and we get to go dirty here. We don't get to go be too careful with our brush. We get to go crazy because this is kind of grim, dark, and dirty. So we're just really gonna throw the paint on and move forward. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And I'll see you guys in there. Here we go, Trench Crusade, anti-tank hunters from the communicant side of the church. These guys tend to be mercenaries from my understanding, and I'm looking to kind of dive into this game and check it out. It looks, man, the aesthetics of this game are just wild. They're very deep and dark religious aesthetics, and it's brutal. Some of these models are just insane. But anyway, we're going to focus on these guys. These are some of my favorite out of the entire Trench Crusade. I love these guys, and these guys are actually, I got a pilgrim over here, so check it out. Look at the height of these guys. These guys are massive communicants, and they're on the Metachrist program that was designed by the church, and they eat the blood of the Metachrist, or the body of the Metachrist, and it gained them these crazy powers, and they were once normal humans, and it gave them the abilities to use this antimatter rifle to take tanks and demons down. Anyway, wild stuff. We're gonna focus on these guys. I've got a female and a male, and we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep the skins kind of pale and like almost deadish, like humans. So we're gonna do a blue, and on the guy we're gonna do a yellow, white, a pale yellow, and then the rest of the body is just all metallic. A little bit of brown on the gun, but everything else is metallic. They've got some ammo right here, and we'll probably do the ammo up pretty cool. But anyway, guys, we're gonna knock these two out. I do have actually two more over here, but I'm just gonna focus on the two for now because of time constraints, as always. All right, here we go with the base for the skin on the female. Wow. Okay, that's bright. When I was priming it, I actually was going to go kind of a green skin, but I decided not to. I decided to go over this green with this blue because I thought it'd be a little more appropriate. But anyway, I did take the step of priming it green as a base with the camo green primer because I thought I was going to go green, but we didn't. So here we are. Okay, for the skin, pretty much done here for the base. I just kind of I took my time, and I actually did like a coat or two. I'd paint an area and I'd keep going, I'd come back, just like I'm doing now. Kind of hit a few places up that I thought might need a little paint, like right in here. Don't need it, but I'm gonna get it. Alright, so the base on that looks really sick. I like that. That's gonna look good, especially when we get some wash on there. And I may be using that streaking grime to make it really nasty. I actually went to the store and bought some Q-tips and stuff like that to see what route we can go. And I cannot forget, so once I get these bases down and the highlights, I need to do a matte varnish, because when I put that streaking grime, it's really gonna wreak havoc on that paint. So all right, so that looks really good. So now let's move on to the dude, which is actually, this is my favorite sculpt out of all of them, and we're gonna do his skin pale yellow. All right, there we go. Base colors down. These guys are looking great. I love the contrast. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get some of that metallic, and I believe I'm going to use the dark silver on all of that, on all of their armor, their helmets, and I'm not going to touch the gun quite yet. I'm going to leave the gun for itself, or the guns for itself. And then after that, I believe I'll do the ammo on their belts, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's do it. All right, we're moving fast now. We've got the metallics down, the base for the metallics, the base for the skin, and now we're going to move in with, I think I picked up a little bit of copper. I'm going to use that for the ammunition around their belts and their torso there. All right, let's do it. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start working on the bases. I'm going to get a little bit of brown in there. I've got some grenades. I've got some shells. I'm going to do those, the copper. Looks like there's like grenades and stuff. And then there's some sandbags. And we're going to knock those out. I'm just going to do various shots of doing that. And we're going to be using, like I said, browns, coppers, metallics, you know, maybe a little bit of browns and ivories over here on the bags. We'll see. All right, for the base, I'm going to use some black brown and some black green just to kind of hit some areas in between the boards and on the boards and in the crevices and stuff like that, just to darken it down just a little bit before we start painting the wood and the bags and such. All right, let's do it. All right, what I did is I took the black brown and the black green and I mixed it together 50-50, and now I'm just kind of putting it on the ground here, just in the crevices everywhere, so it'll be different color than the boards. Right? Not being too careful, like always, just getting it down, just trying to give it a little bit different color, right? Because we're gonna put washes over this, and it's gonna really knock a lot of this down. You won't really see it. But I figure the trenches are nasty and all mudded up and stuff, and it's green and moss and just nasty shit everywhere, right? That's kind of what we're going for, what I'm looking for. So, but there we go. I'll go back and put a little bit of brown as well, spot up some areas. But there it is, real time, kind of just real quick, and that's already looking real nice. All right, let's get on with let's see. A little bit of the black brown here and there. All right, let's do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use dark umber on the guns, just like I did on the planks down below. Let's just say they're sourcing from the same kind of wood, right? All right, let's do it. All right, I used a little bit of rubber on the stock here and on the pistol grip, or on the grip. I did that on both. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight it just a little bit. All right, let's get the There we go. Pretty much done. We've got the wash everywhere. All we have to do now is I'm just kind of waiting for the wash to dry. And we're gonna go back and do touch up. We're gonna touch up that the metallics. We're gonna touch up the skins with their own color, maybe a little bit of highlight, and we're gonna touch up that metal and the guns. And I believe I said that. Anyway, that's where we're gonna go, and it's gonna really make these guys pop. Let's do it. Alright, now I'm just going to go back and bring some of this color back. Got some hair on this thing there, okay. Bring some of this color back, maybe. We will see here. It's awfully bright. All right, there we go. I did something off camera. I didn't think I got a little creative, and in those holes, I put a little bit of blood. And what I did is I used burnt red, and then I did a little spot of pyro red in the middle. And you can see I did the same over here. I don't know. Just thought I'd add a little color to the darkness there. More darkness for the darkness, really. Anyway, all right. So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to touch up a couple things on the base, and then we're going to give a matte varnish and give it a spin. All right, let's do it. Well, there you have it, guys. Trench Crusade, anti-tank hunters. Man, these guys are brutal. And actually, we got a chick too. We got a male and a female, and those are the two I did. And I don't know if you saw a couple off to the side. I was doing some off to the side as well, and I did one purple skin and one light green skin, and I'll do those off camera. But anyway, these are really, really cool. You don't have to be too careful. You can if you want, but with these guys, you can just kind of slap the paint on and move forward, because you don't have to be too careful. These guys are grim, dark, dirty, and bad. It's just a bad environment. These guys, anyway, this game is off the chain. Trench Crusade, go check it out. I've got a bunch more to do. I've got a friend that's probably going to 3D print some of these out. I found some in my local game store, luckily. Maybe I'll go pick some more up. But anyway, guys, we have a lot to do. I've got more Trench Crusade. I've got a Pilgrim. I've got an artillery witch. I don't know if you guys know what those are. Anyway, guys, check it out next week. We've got a lot more to go. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And I'll catch you next week.